Good afternoon, one and all present here. I am Priyansh Srivastav along with my co-partners Naina Keswani and Nandini Bansal are going to present a presentation on the topic value chain analysis. So first, what is value chain analysis? Value chain analysis is a way to analyze a company's business activities to see how the company can create a competitive advantage for itself. Value chain analysis basically helps a company to understand that how it adds value to something and subsequently how it can sell its products or services for more often than the cost of adding the value, thereby generating a profit margin. In other words, if they are run efficiently, the value obtained should exceed the cost of running them. That is, customers should return to the organization and transact freely and willingly. So apart from that, now what is the difference between value and value chain? So basically, first of all, value is the total amount, that is total revenue that buyers are willing to pay for a firm's product. Whereas the difference between the total value and the total cost performing all the firm's activities provides a margin. Margin implies that organizations realize a profit margin that depends on their ability to manage the linkages between all activities in the value chain. In other words, the organization is able to deliver a product, or we can say that a service, for which the customer is willing to pay more than the sum of the cost of all the activities in the value chain. So, a value chain more concentrates on the activities starting with raw materials till the conversion into final goods or services. So, the sources of the competitive advantage of a firm can be seen from its discrete activities and how they interact with one another. So, the ultimate goal in performing value chain analysis are to maximize value creation while also monitoring and minimizing cost. So, these discrete activities involve the acquisition and consumption of resources like money, labor, materials, equipments, buildings, land, administration, and management. Now let's move further with basic concepts of value chain analysis. Mostly organizations engage in hundreds, even thousands of activities in the process of converting input and outputs. Whatever input they are providing, it requires a lot of activities to convert it to the output which they are generating. So these activities can be broadly classified either as primary activity or as support activity. That's all business must undertaken in some form. Now, next slide will be continued by Naina Keswani.
Thank you, Priyansh. Now I will explain the primary activities. Primary activities are directly concerned with creating and delivering a product. They can be grouped into five main areas, that is inbound logistics, operations, outbound logistics, marketing and sales, and services. Each of these primary activities is linked to support activities which helps to improve their effectiveness. Now first of all I will explain what is inbound logistics. It refers to goods being obtained from the organization suppliers and to be used for producing the end product. Second is operations. Raw material and goods are manufactured into the final product. Value is added to the product at this stage as it moves through the production line. I will explain the outbound logistics. Once the product have been manufactured, they are ready to be distributed to distribution centers, wholesalers, retailers, or customers. Distribution of finished goods is known as outbound logistics. Now next is marketing and sales. Marketing must make sure that the product is targeted towards the correct customer group. The marketing mix is used to establish an effective strategy. Next is services. After the product or services has been sold, what support services does the organization offer customers? This may come in the form of after sales training, guarantees, and warranties. Now, next is support activities. Support activities assist the primary activities in helping the organization achieve its competitive advantage. There are four main areas of support activities. First one is firm infrastructure. Every organization needs to ensure that their finances, legal structure work efficiently and help drive the organization forward. Second is human resource management. The organization will have to recruit, train, and develop the correct people for the organization to be successful. Thank you. Now, next slide will be explained by Nandini Bansal.
Thank you, Nana. Now let's move further with technology development. The use of technology to obtain a complete advantages is a very important in today's technological driven environment. Technology can be used in many ways, including production to reduce cost, thus add value, research and development to develop new product, and the internet so the customer have 24 access to the firm. The next is procurement. This department must source raw material for the businesses to obtain and the price for doing so. The challenge for procurement is to obtain the best possible quality available one of the market for the budget. Now next slide please. Link between primary and supported activities. As you know that primary activities add value directly to the production process, but they are not necessarily more important than support activities. Nowadays, competitive advantage mainly driven from technological improvement or innovations in the business models or processes. Therefore, such support activities as informational system, R&D, general management are usually more important sources of differentiation advantage. On the other hand, primary activities are usually source of cost advantage where the cost can be easily indefinite for each activities and proper management. Now next slide please. Here is an example of value chain analysis of Amazon. As you know that support activities are the first inform like firm instructions, human resources, technology development, procurement. Like I tell you that support activities are more important nowadays. Now the primary activities, which is inbound logistic operation, outbound logistic, marketing and sales and service. That as we can say that in other words that primary activities can be done basic by the other managers while the support activities are done on for increasing the efficiency of the primary activities, so we can reduce costs and then last we get the margin of these. So thank you.